Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be discussing what if Asta had arcane magic. And if you don't know what it is, I don't blame you. It's a thing from fairy tale, I think. Or actually, have named this magic arcane magic because it's the arcane stage in Black Clover and all that. Yeah, it's kind of similar to this, but this magic is like the true magic, the first magic and all that. That all other magics came from the original. And it will have all the attributes. And yes, this is actually possible to get for just for us because this is like a what if video, so yes. And it will be like a god key in Dragon Ball, like nobody will be able to sense his mana unless he wants them to. Or no, actually let's just say that everyone will be able to sense his mana and just sense his enormous giant pressure. And I'm always surprised by this and all. So yeah, and this will be a little bit buff backstory of Asta. He will be a god, or at least the son of. Yeah, he will be a descendant of the gods, so he'll have like a god strength and all that. So he will already be built physically strong and enormous magically strong, all too. All that. So yes, let me just do something before we get into the what if actually. So yes, let's just dive into it. I think we should start. Yeah. And in this what if Asta will be born as a noble, and actually yes, and he will be born as a noble from a distant country. And he'll kind of have the same backstory as Yami, that he gets to the Clover Kingdom, but it will be much at a much real more younger age. And that he will be like, let's say like 5. Alright, and this country won't be like Japan or anything. And just so you know, guys, I have said it in previous videos and all that. But the Black Clover continent that they are on, like Clover Kingdom and Heart Kingdom and all that, that is actually Australia in the real life, except for they have done some major landscape changes and all that, but the form of the continent is Australia. And Yami comes from Japan, because it's the land of the rising sun and all that. So yes, and Asta will come from the land of IKEA. And if you know, you probably have heard about it, and yes, this will be Sweden. So Asta will be from there, as he will know where he's from and all that. Let's say that his parents was with him, but no. Asta was the only survivor of the enormous attack on Sweden, as he was the only one able to escape, as his parents helped him to escape and said, "Save yourself, Asta. Live for all of us." And this Asta will be a royal. He will be the prince of IKEA, and he will know that. He will have a scroll that tells him everything. But no, let's just say that he has like the ship and all that. He has crew, and a crew of escapists that just help Asta get there. As when they abandoned Asta, they had a lot of things just for Asta there. Alright, but they had to leave because they didn't want to be tracked and die. The murderers that literally overthrew the entire IKEA kingdom, just like to track them down and kill the prince, because he was the only one that will be ever able to save them if he returns there. So yes, this will be a very good and long backstory episode, so I will call this episode 0. Or no, actually this will be episode 1, 0 and 1. And yes, so let's just begin to the backstory. As in the land of IKEA, 16 years before canon, no, 15 years before canon, Asta is born. But when he is born, Asta lived there like for 5 years with his twin brother named Astaroth, as they named him. And yes, this would be like, so. And Asta's family name was Starborn. And yes, I know you've probably been sick of that name, but that's kind of like the only good name I've come up with. That sounds cool and all that. I haven't figured out a new name yet, but I will have to figure out in another what if that you suggest and all that. So yes, this and also this what if did I actually come up with myself and not from a comment or anything. And I haven't got inspired from any other videos. Yes, and let's just say that, what should I say? Let's get right into it. Asta is born. He's playing with his brother. As suddenly everyone is runs to him and say, "Protect the princess." They will wonder, what is happening? What is happening? This is when Asta is 4 years old. Let's say that the attack happens when he's 4. Someone will say, "Protect the princess. Protect the royal family, no matter what." I say, "What is happening? What is happening?" They say, "We are under attack." I say, by who? But how? They say, "We don't know. It's the people from land of the royal, no, the family of like Russians. Yes, this would be the Russia land, but they will call it the, what should I call it? The Siberian Empire. Yes, it would be called the Siberian Empire attacks." I said, "No, why?" I should know about them. I said, "Damn it." Actually, not. Let's just say that it's not the Siberian Empire. It's, yeah. What am I saying? The Siberian Empire attacks. Also says, "Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it." As everyone here runs to his mom and dad and all that, they say, "Are we safe? Can we just find them? Why don't we just fight back?" They say, "We can't. We will only die." I said, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" He said, "You need to escape, Asta." But what about Ostarov? I said that he's gonna with you too. As I said, "But what about you, mom and dad?" They say, they will want to kill us. If we go with you, they will just hunt after us." I said, "But why? No, I can't leave you, mom and dad. Please." They said regards, "Just take Asta and Ostarov and get all these books and all that." As they had prepared for this day, and there's an entire library. No, not the entire library and all that, but there will be a good chunk of books. So that Asta would have time to spend the time reading all that, as he had some teachers to teach him the most of stuff about this kingdom and all that, as they would say that we need to escape to the far lands. As they heard legends about as they heard stories about the land far south and all that. Yes, there will be heard legends of Clover Kingdom and all that. Hold on, wait a minute. Yes, as they and I don't know exactly where they left up. I almost forgot, but let's just say that when they got on the ship, Asta's teacher and all that was there, and Ostrov too. But when the guards was taking Ostrov with them, a fireball, just large fireball, would come. As say, "No, no, run!" As they saw, "Run, run!" As they would try to throw out, steal Ostrov from, but he also said, "Come on, Ostrov, hurry!" As then he wouldn't able to say anything. As that Ostrov just got, he saw the other people just killing Ostrov. I said, "No, no, 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 no." As then he saw his parent. Then he just heard their parents scream, say, "No, no." As all the guards just pushed away the boat and all that. Let's say that they already had it packed and all that, because they knew that this day would come one day. And his teacher was there, said, Asta, are you okay?" I said, "No, no, no." As he was began to cry and scream, said, "No, Ostarov, Mom, Dad, the people, no." Let's say that they didn't kill all the people, but they killed almost all the royal guards and the they killed their entire royal family, but they couldn't get to Asta. And let's just explain more what is on the boat, except for Asta. It's Asta's teacher, a good chunk of royal guards, and it will be a good chunk of books and other stuff, as there will be some toys for us to play with. There will be and in the books it will not just be stuff about his kingdom, it will be stuff about magic and all that, so Asta will be very well educated and all that. And I said it takes 2 years to get to the Clover Kingdom. No, yeah, and Asta would, and they had enough food for like, they they had some stops prepared, like they knew where they could stop and eat, like stop and replenish their food sources and all that. As Asta saw the flag of IKEA is being killed or burned down, and they raised the tiger flag of Siberia. Like it is kind of like the, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the Russian flag with a big giant tiger on it roaring. I said no, 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 no. Asta screamed about it, but let's just get back to explaining what is more in the book. It will, as I said, it will be toys and all that. It will be swords. It will be shields. It will be, yeah, weapons and all that. So Asta would be learned about swordsmanship and all that. So Asta would, even if Asta doesn't receive like a grimoire, because Asta's medic was, they didn't know what Asta's medic was, but he could just feel the immense mana from him. At an very early age, they managed to learn to teach Asta how to compress it. So Asta had compressed all the time, so he wouldn't kill everyone with his extreme mana pressure, because it will be high, it will be skyrocketing. And all that. And Asta will have some flags of his country as well. This will be the Swedish flag, and yes, since I am from Sweden, I make the rules about it. It will be the Swedish flag with a lion roaring on it and a dragon. A lion and a dragon on the Swedish flag. It will be a red lion and let's say, what should we say? A red lion on, you know how the Swedish flag has like it's a cross and a blue background. On the short sides, like the square blue fields, it will be a lion, two lions, and on the big sides it will be two dragons. And the dragons will be golden and like reddish, and the lion will be kind of have a golden mane and like yeah, and no, the the lions will be completely golden with like crimson. Like the man will be golden and red. The rest of the lion will be red, and the dragon will be like golden with. No, it will be red with golden scales and flakings, all that. So it will be kind of like, yes, it will. I can't explain how it looks, but it looks pretty awesome in my head just now. And I really hope you guys will enjoy it then, as I will try to make a photo of it so. And in this what if also asked, no, let's get back on the ship now and start the what if. I don't think it's nothing more to explain. Or actually, yes, it is Asta. Let's say that the queen, Asta's parents didn't die, they were just badly hurt and so, but his brother was immediately killed. Asta could sense that let's just say that Asta could sense that his brother's energy just disappearing. I said that was why Asta screamed and all that. And then let's say that then when Asta, like 2 weeks later, when Asta was on the sea, still sad about his parents and shocked about his brother's death, just dying, getting stabbed in the back by the Siberian forces. And while Asta saw this, Asta is still shocked about it, and then he suddenly felt an urge in himself that he lost something more. Then he realized that, wait, his parents didn't die, that they got executed. I said, no, they all dead. As Asta was just falling on his knees now. As he was standing on the ship, I said, no. As the royal guards would run to him and say, my prince, are you okay? I said, they're dead now. Mom and dad are dead. They just got executed. As they knew that Asta could feel a lot of energy from them, and had a deep connection with his brother and his uh, parents a lot. So say yes, as they just then sailed, as they had a flag, they was just sailed on a half sail for an entire month. And thus they began Asta studies. And Asta studied and trained all day long. As he barely slept, he read books when he had time. And not he started exploring the ship a little bit because it was pretty huge on that. As like when 1 year had passed, Asta would have read all the books and everything. As then it would be like Asta would have read, as he said, he had read all the books about his kingdom and all that, and about all the things that they knew about this kingdom they were going to. And it wasn't much. It was just where it was, and kind of like, what is it now? It was a long time ago before, like the IKEA kingdom had visited and made a alliance with them. So like if they needed help or any if they needed help or anything, they would just help them. But they wouldn't travel to that country unless they really needed help, as they came a path. So let's say that it was 500 years ago with the humans that they met, and they met some elves too, but they don't really mind them at all. They just kind of accepted them for everything. So yes, as now one day Oscar will be sitting down and fishing on the boat, the giant boat, as his teacher was talking to him. Asta will just be fishing. Then he will start to train Asta with his magic, as they soon discovered that he could use fire. They thought he had fire magic, but then one day they tried to train him with a water mage. Then he also just copied the water mage just movement and was able to use water magic, exact all the spells of him. Not just that, he could be able to use other water spells as well without even ever seeing them. So this will be a lot more different than copy magic. As if Ostas have seen someone use that magic, he will be able to use all the spells like instantly, like all the spells that mage knew. And not just that, he will be able to create own spells and such of water. And yes, I don't know what there's more to say. Yeah. As one day, another day, he will be able to use earth magic. Even though there is no earth there, as they would be surprised to say, wait, he created earth out of nothing. And this will be very surprising for them, because all the earth mages needed actually earth to just do this. But Asta didn't need earth, he has created earth right in, so they started to train him in earth as well. Then they realized that he had wind magic too. So it's like, what the? Has he elemental magic or something? They continue training him each day now, as 1.5 years has passed, as they were getting closer to the Clover Kingdom now. And there no sign of the Siberians following them there. The Siberians thought that they will never even dare to come back now, won't they? As they didn't knew that the king and queen of IKEA had two sons, twin sons, they just thought that the royal guards just tried to escape. As they just led them to like cowards, they thought that us them as cowards. They didn't know that the prince was still alive. And if they knew that he was alive, they would have immediately gone after him and tried to kill them. And have killed them all that. As now Asta would have training swordsmanship with his master. Yes, let's call him I don't know what to call him right now. Let's call him Alexandros. No, let's call him Lucas. No. Actually, let's just call him Alexandros. As Alexandros and Asta was training with swords. As then Alexandros say, come on, fight me. As Asta, first Asta would tease me, "Stop holding back on me, man. I may only be 5.5, but I'm still gonna beat you. But I can't beat you and will take all the glory if you're holding back." As all the crew would just laugh about it. I said, "Hey, come on, take me seriously now." So he would say, "Oh, fine, I'll take you seriously, but don't come cry to me when you lose." I said, "Oh, I won't lose." As Asta now was able to, as Alexandros used his magic to just infuse it on his sword and he went all out, Asta was first knocked back at it, but then Asta used his magic, which would be like a darkish blue. No, it would be like a rainbow. I don't know how to explain it, but it will be arcane magic, so it will not have like a red right color or anything. It's be like a chrome color or something. I don't know how to explain it, but let's say for this sake it will be like black and red, as they thought that, whoa, he uses medic as well. I said, as soon as I saw you, how you that you just put your medic into sword, I just used my medic to put into my sword. As then Asta easily, just when they meet, like locks blades again, Asta just sell Alexandros swords break immediately, as he was thought, whoa, the prince is so strong. Then Asta just knocks him down with a kick. Like, if you have seen the Avatar when Zuko and the general battles, like the fire general battles for the first time, not it's before the attack on the warrior tribe in the north, as Zuko just like does something with his leg and just underswipes him and knocks him out, like knocks him down. Asta will do a similar thing. As uh, as Asta said, "Ha! I want Alexandros. Now take it back." As he has reached down his hand, just to mock Alexandros a little bit. As then, when he tried to reach it, Asta said, "Too late." As Alexander said, "Damn it, kid, you're strong now." I was always so happy for the prince to be like, he beat Alexandros already. He was the best swordsman in our entire kingdom, and Asta is only 5.5. As now 3 months have passed, Asta would have easily mastered the swordsman techniques, all of them. He would have mastered the bow, archery, and all that. So he would be able to create a bow of his magic, and this would be like a divine magic, like he would have like all the magic, so it would be called like it could be referred to as arcane magic, because this is literally Asta is the only one that will ever had that magic, and not just that, it is extremely rare, as it had only been, as it said that the first magic was called arcane magic, or divine magic, as some said, as it's the gods power of the gods, so it would be called divine arcane magic or something like that. As the hobbits, and they just waited to like get to the kingdom now, as they was barely able to see the continent in at the far east of the coast. As they turned the ship there now, as they remembered that this must be it, as they didn't follow the map exactly. And then they just held up their flags, like all their flags, so they would see that it's the IKEA flag. And now we switch to the wizard. Let's see that it's 10 months, 11 months now. As 1 year and 11 months, as Asta was reading the books again, just to remember everything, as he now had mastered all the techniques. He had trained every day to just keep all his training. He muscle trained as well, so he'd be extremely strong, even though he's born really strong, as he would be like kind of like OP strong, god level strong. But since he has kind of like a god magic, he will be really strong, all that. So now, and they would soon be arrived, and as they thought they kind of like could clear out a castle, like they could clear out to see like the capital, like the hill of the capital, something. They would constantly be able to see like the form of the capital's house and also, like in the distance, all that. As Asta would have read the books again, and now he would have memorized them with his photographic memory, because somehow he managed to unlock that, because he thought about, I need to remember everything. Then he has remembered everything about it, because he had all the different magic types. And this is what if Asta won't have anti-magic, but he will have dispelling magic. Like, it will be able to dispel any magic at all. And it will be like a superior version of sealing magic. As this will dispelling magic, as dispelling magic is what about like on the seal, like unlock seal magic, that it will be a superior version of that. But we still have sealing magic to just lock and open doors, like open lock doors, and yes. She would have different magic. She would have sword magic and all that, but he wasn't able to use it until he got a grimoire. He will have time magic, light magic, and all that, but he doesn't know everything about this magic yet. As now, they were nearing the kingdom, as the watchers over the Clover kingdom would see that there's a ship approaching. As the Wizard King and the King was alerted, and they just went out to see the flags. Instead, they read books about that there was IKEA kingdom, about the IKEA kingdom, as the Clover kingdom, and they had trees, like a pact between them that if ever the IKEA kingdom needed help, Clover King would help them in any way they could, but not in like in if they need a ship or anything, because the Clover Kingdom wasn't a sea nation like that. They were just fishing a little bit. Instead we see there as the Wizard King and the King would go down with a lot of royal guards and the royal families as well. As they would see us, see this excited to say, "Oh, that must be the Wizard King, and that must be the King." They're all their clothing looks kind of like the same as the paintings about the first Wizard King and the first and the King. It was like, yeah, it does. As then we'll see trumpets and all that. Oh yeah. Oh god, why am I smiling? Oh god, this is so kind of bad, half embarrassing, all that. So now the king will just go down to the pier and all that, wait for the ship to arrive. As the royal guard would just stand up and get information, as Asta would say like, okay, this formal stuff, I must change this when I reclaim the throne of my kingdom later. I must change this formal shit, that's so fucking embarrassing. As the guards just do it again, just to piss him a little bit off, I said, okay, I will execute you later. Say, what? You can't do that, your majesty. I said, why not? They said, because who else would guard you? I said, fuck it, you're right. I hate it when you're right, guys. They would just kind of laugh about this, us would also laugh about it, so then they would arrive to the pier as they would dock. So where's the king, and the king would wait until they fall down, like the platform to just go down, as the royal guards went first, and then they saw a kid walking down there, as they would say, what? As they would see, as they would say, the royal guards say, the prince of IKEA, Asta, Starborn. As everyone was bowed to him, Asta would say, oh god, I really hate to say that all the royals would just bow to him in respect, and let the king and his king too. Let's say that Medic Knight Captains was there as well, as to bow and pay respect to him, as they would have been immediately called as soon as it was seen that there was the IKEA flag. Then Asta bowed down to them in respect as well, as then he said, so this must be the Clover Kingdom. It's been a long time since my ancestor was here. Was it like 500 years ago? And then he asked us, the Wizard King, so you must be the Wizard King, huh? He said, yeah, yes, your majesty. I said, you can skip the formalities. I said, so you must be the king here. He said, yes, I am. So what is your name? I'm King. I said, no, so King Julius or Clover, King Clover, you something, the 13th or something like that. I said, oh. So you're named after the first your king there that met my ancestors? He said, yes, I am. I said, oh, so this must be the all the royals. They said yes, and oh yeah, and who are they? As he saw 9 people just bowing to him, they saw that some was like royals and other not royals and all that. They said, we're just gonna say, oh, they are the magic knights. They are like this god, like protectors of this kingdom. I said, oh, okay. And then they will ask, say, what can we have the pleasure to make your acquaintance? Us would say, us would says, they would call for his teachers to just explain everything because he didn't want to explain it. As they would explain that that our kingdom had been taken over by the Siberians, and Asta is the last survivor of the royal family. Asta with science says that's true, and I can't return to my kingdom yet. And since this is the only country that we ever had like a pact with, I needed to go here for safety, as I have all my teachers and all the like arts and all that, so I have mastered everything, and my magic too. As the host can urge himself for like this, asking what kind of medic, what kind of medic do you have? He was urging himself from asking us to see us and said, oh, so you're like a medic geek like me, huh? I said, wait, what? I said, I can see the look in your eyes. You just want to ask me, right? I said, yes. What? I said, it's fine. You can ask me. I said, what kind of medic do you have? Asta said, yeah, I think I have all types of medic. I don't know what the name is, but I have all the kinds of medic, kinda almost. As everyone would be surprised, but I said, what do you mean? I said, well, I guess my teacher can explain everything. As they explained, Asta, when they used fire medic, Asta was able to copy it and just use it. I had perfected all that, and Asta remembered everything from his book, even though he had only read it once, twice, and all that. He could, or not just that, he had all different kinds of medic and all that. Or that he could infuse his own magic in his sword, everything. As was going to be amazed by this, said, oh, that's so cool. But I said, I don't know the name, as I said. And as you know, I can't have a grimoire from my home country since it just every grimoire tower was burned down. That's too sad, no, let's say that it wasn't burned down. I said, and yes, I don't know, I need a refugee to live here until I can reclaim my throne, what's rightful in mine. Said, of course you can stay here as long as you need. As now Asta said, so can you present me to everyone here? Euros and King was said, of course. As first I'm on the royal family Kira. There are 3 royal families here in the Clover Kingdom. The Kira family, the Vermilion family, and the Silva family. I said, oh, so the Kira family you have like, is it sorted by hair color or something? I just realized this. I said, oh, I'm so sorry for that. I mean, the Silva family looks like they have silver hair, the Vermilion looks like they have all orange hair. And your family, I don't see many, but do you have like brown hair or something? I said, yes, it's kinda like that. We have that in our genes, so we have the same hair color and all that. I said, oh. I said, so do you have any kids here that I can play with later? I said, yes, I actually have. We actually have, as the Silva leader of the Silva family currently, was Nasala said, Your Majesty, I have a little sister that's the same age as you, I think. I said, oh, really? Then Figolian would say, goes and he said, Your Majesty, I also have a little brother that's the same age as us to be happy, but to say, yay, I have some friends now. I can play with them all day. Then Asta said, so after every royal had presented himself to Asta, then Asta said, so what about the Medic Knight Squad captains? Asta said, I guess the Figolia and Marcel ordered our captains, but the other ones. I said like, oh yeah. I said, or you'll say, come forward. As they did, and they bowed down and presented herself. I said, stand up, you don't need to bow to me. Said, in this country, I am actually the one to bow to you, as he bowed down to them, as every of the other of Kia people just bow down. I said, since I'm the visitor here, I should be the one to pay respect. But I respect your respect. As this will sound confusing, but yes, he will actually say, since you've paid respect to me, I will pay respect to you. As all the other, like the royal guards of Asta's kingdom was bowed down as well. As then they stand up and said, so, you are Lady Charlotte, Yamisuke hero, as I have understand you are foreigner from this land of the rising sun. I've read about that they have been like quite active country and all that, so it's said that it's quite beautiful there. Sam said, yes, as I remember it was very beautiful. I said, oh, I didn't mean to say that. It's okay, your majesty. I said, okay, from now you don't need to call me majesty, you can just call me prince or anything, or just call me Asta. Don't call me just your majesty, it's just too much for me. I'm not for the formal shit. Said, oh, understood, Asta. Said, that's a little bit better, yeah. Just now he'll say, okay, so who are these to us? He will look at the like this prototype Scarface and the Hamhead and said, they look kind of weird. As I will look at, then I'll first look at the Ham and said, he looks like a ham. As he would whisper this, he didn't want to say, I don't mean to be rude, but he said to Guelder Poisot, I understand. He said, yes, Asta. My name is Guelder Poisot. I said, I don't want to be rude, but you look like a ham. A Christmas ham from IKEA. I still didn't know what a Christmas ham was, but it's like, I don't know if you people in the US and all that have it, but it's like a big like ham with I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's really good ham. But you know how called their Poisot's hair looks? We have like something to put over the ham that looks kinda like his hair like that. It has that yellow color and all that. It's really delicious. Especially when we have mustard on it and puts on a bread. Mwah, delicacy of Sweden, but yes. Then they would wonder what is that? What is Christmas ham? They would ask us as teachers would explain what it was. They say, that sounds kinda tasty. I said, it's very delicious, especially when you have some bread and mustard. He would say like, mwah, delicious, delicacy. So, and then he would say to Scorpio, say, you look kinda scary. He said, oh. As Yam would, but couldn't hold his inner laugh. I said, I see you can't laugh, Yami. I see you try to hold in your laugh. You're allowed to laugh. Since I'm just the guest here, you can just laugh here. It's just a wizard king or something that should tell you not to laugh or anything. But yes, you can laugh. As Yam would just burst out laughing. It's Scarface and Hammond. I just thought those names was so fucking funny. You know, like this, they were still talking about that, and also said, so, I don't know where to live, like, I said, you can live in the castle with others royals here. I said, maybe. Then it was just royal guards and teachers about advice. I said that, we probably should live somewhere. Then I said, we can live there until we have built our own, like, like mansion or something to live in. As they said, of course, you can pick any spot you want. I said, understood. As then, let's say that Asta picks a spot, like, he will check the map and all that, and for story-wise, he will just pick, like, no, Asta wouldn't pick near the demon scholar thing. He was, then, he will say, I want it right there. As it will be like a bit of forest around that, let's say 3 miles outside of the capital to the north side, as it will be like this desert is on the east side, like 5 miles away from the east on the east side. So yes, this will be like a hill zone with like forest and all that. They would start to build a mansion. I said, can I help to? I said, your majesty, you want? I said, you can build this. I said, why not? Is it because I'm royalty? I said, yes, but we never had a royal like build this before. I said, I really need to change the way of royals when I get back to my kingdom. as Asta uses kind of some of his magic tales to help them build and create stuff. As when Asta was 10, the mansion would be done. No, when Asta had his 7th birthday, it was finished. And yes, and let's say that Asta's birthday was on the 13th of April. Alright, so yes, it will be like that day, and let's just say that the attack on. No, we don't have an official date on what Asta, when Asta was like the cap when the attack on IKEA happened. Let's just say that we only know that it was about when Asta was around 4 years old, a little bit older, all that, and so Asta will remember this about this, that what happened, all that, and wait, let's just before us we have already said that the mansion would be done when Asta will have his 7th birthday. But let's get back to Asta now, as he lives in the royal house and all that, as the royals just respect him very much, and the nobles too, as they kinda fear him a little bit, because, but still not, as this realize that Asta is a pretty chill guy. As Asta meets Noel and all that, she say, "Oh, so you must be Mr. So you must be Sir Nozel's little sister." She said, "Yes." "And who are you?" Because she didn't know that he was royalty from us. Said, "Oh, I'm Prince. I'm Prince Asta from the IKEA." As he would have stories about. She would have heard stories about IKEA, the land of IKEA. She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Maddie. We shouldn't have talked so casually." I said, "Just skip the formalities. You are royal too, aren't you?" She said, "Yes." "So, how is it living here in the royal family?" She said, "Yes." She kind of looked down and said, "Oh wait, your siblings are mean to you. It looks like that, isn't it?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Why is that? Why are they mean to you?" She said, "It's because I can't control my magic." I said, "What? You can't control magic, and just because of that they bullies you? Why does he do it? How can I?" As Asta wouldn't complain about it to the others, because he knew that this was his place to complain about it. I said, "If you want to, I can train you with. I can ask my teacher if they can train you." He said, "Really? You really would do that for me?" He said, "Of course, anything for a good girl like you." She's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "But first, when he left, I said, if you excuse my lady." As he just went down the sneeze and just kissed her head and said, "I have to go now." She said, kind of a red in the face, and said, "Oh." Then Asta just walked away, and let's say that Asta was a little bit taller than Noel. Or that's it, say, yes, as she would ask, then she would say, "Will you come?" Then Asta would say, I will come and get you when you want to be trained. Just tell just tell someone that one of my message bearers, messengers or anything like that, and say, okay. As he also had messengers around the royal castle, so if anyone wanted to ask Asta something, they would be there to say they could ask him. As Asta would meet next was when Asta just accidentally ran into Leopold. Said, "Oh," as they just ran right into their faces. So let's say that Leopold was a little bit still the same height as Noel, a lot, but then they just ran into each other. I said, "Ow," as Leopold said, "Ow," and I also said, hey, you kinda look like someone I've met already." I said, "Huh, oh, you're familiar, right?" She said, "Yes." "So, do you know Figolia and Lady Merliona?" She would say, "Yes," and they're my older siblings. I said, "Oh, so you must be Leopold then?" She said, "Yes." "Who are you?" I said, "Oh, I am just no one. I'm just Prince of the Achaea Kingdom. I'm Prince Asta." He said, "Oh, you must be the one that Figolian talked so highly about." I said, "Oh, yes, I am." As Leopold was trying to bow to him, Asta just smacked him and said, As Asta said, no, don't do that, please. Please don't do that. I hate it when people do that. It's embarrassing. I said, okay, Asta, so want to play? I said, of course, let's go play. As they went on playing, let's see that Leopold was running away from Merleona, as he had ticked her off, as then they went up playing, as Merleona was saying, where did that brat go? As then we see him playing with Asta, said, oh, I guess I shouldn't be bothering them. So like, she was kind of afraid of Asta, because she knew that he had like very high might and all that, so I guess even the king and the wizard king would listen to everything he said and would sometimes do what he actually would ask him about things on that, as Asta was very wise already. Then Asta would just train, actually Marks would actually train Asta in memory magic and all that, but Asta used as memory magic to remember everything. Like Marks didn't specialize in this, but he could actually train him and still that and memory magic overall. As I said, I don't like checking people's memories and everything, but I guess it could be useful. As Mark said, of course it can be useful, but it's also dangerous. Because you can actually erase memories as well. Us would be kind of scared about to say, what? Oh god, now I'm afraid of my magic. Not good, not good, not good. But Mark said, but I can train you so you make no mistake when you read the people's memories. I said, yeah, and I will. It will probably be a long time before I have to use that power. He said, yes, I only use it when we need to get info of terrorists or traders or anything. I also said, oh, so you have also that kind of stuff. I guess every kingdom has those problems. He said, yes, and then Asta asked, let's say that Asta heard stories about the demon skull. I said, so wait, so after our ancestor left, something happened between you and the elves? So he said that he went to the Wizard King, asked about this, and Mark was with them too, and some of Asta's guards. They say, yes, the humans just killed the elves, we don't know why. And we still can't forgive our ancestors for what they did. I said, oh. As let's just say that Asta had, like, some of the elves that actually lived there back then returned with the IKEA people. As said, oh, that's so sad. As Asta was talking to his royal guard, said, some of his teacher and all that said, I'm sorry, I didn't want you, I didn't know about that. As they said, we didn't know about it either, but we're happy to know that, we're at least happy to know the truth. As I said, yeah, as then you said, wait, who are they? Also said, oh, these are my teachers, all that, as you already know, but they are also the elves that, they are also like the descendants of the elves that went with us. And let's just say that there was an entire elf tribe that went with Asta and like the IKEA kingdom mages when they went back. And there was a good chunk of them. But Asta said so. But he would then ask his elf little teachers all that, how does it feel to be on your homeland again? There's like, where your ancestors came from. So we don't know, but we're so sad that they're dead. Then Asta would hear about the demon skull and would say, wait, so what happened? How did that demon come? I said, we don't know that, but it came and the first Witch King was the one to defeat. I said, so is the demon skull still here? I would say, if it is, can I see it? I said, of course, Asta. I said, okay, so where is it? I want to see it. I want to see it now. His teachers and guards say, Asta, don't be so rash. And I said, why not? I want to see it. I want to see it. And she would say, come with. If you want to come with me, Asta. I said, okay. Then he said to his elf friends, I think you should come see it too. He said he had some of his teachers were elves and some of his guards were there. I said, let's just say that all the elves can just come with all the elves descendants will come with us. Like because I think that something has to do with the demon and the elves. Something. I feel a weird connection, like they have something to do with each other. It's not a coincidence that they appear at the same time. That the demon just appeared. The demon skull thing. The demon, giant demon, appeared right after the elves was like massacred. It's not a coincidence. So maybe you also will feel a connection. Right, as they say, yeah. As you like to say that one is where I see that the elves, some elves were there, so he will say, be happy that some of his survivors actually is there. As were descendants, as let's say that Asta was part elf as well. So he will be like 50% elf, but the last Asta's mom was an elf. So he will be the first, like Asta and his brother will be the first half breeds in the, like the first and like kind of almost the last half breeds in his country. As the others would have, no, let's say that Asta is pure human and all that, but really respects the elves because they're so smart and teachers taught him almost everything he knows. Yes, and they went to the demon skull now. The whisker said that there says, I said, oh. Then we see the search say, what is this place? What is that place? Oh, that's Hush Village. Okay. Then Ostes went down from the artisan. Then West went down to the demon skull say, and who is this guy? Wait, this is the first statue of the first Witch King, ain't it? And she said, yes, it is. I said, oh, I heard so much stories about him. He was pretty amazing, right? He had light magic, I think it was. I said, yes, he had. I said, okay. And that's yes, and yeah, I don't really know what to say now. So yeah. Oh yeah, he said, okay, let's just visit that village there. As his guard said, are you really sure it's not the proper place for a royal to go? Oswald looked at him and said, you know I'm gonna change everything when I get back and take back my reclaim what's mine, right? I will change how the royals are and everything. I said, yes, we know that. I said, yes, and so what? If they may be commoners here, but I need to pay this. If I have to understand my kingdom and make it better place when I get back there, I need to have seen all the different classes and everything, not just the royals and nobles. I said, of course, your majesty, you're very wise. I said, it's you that have taught me well. Osis went down to the church now. And they would see that there were guards there, and there was there and the like high and pompous man with a kind look and a star on his face, and there were stories about how the Wizard King looked. Say, wait, the Wizard King is here. Then they would see Asta say, oh, who is this kid? And let's just say that everyone had rumors that the Ikea Kingdom's prince would have come to the Clover Kingdom now. But I thought that he would. They didn't know how he looked or anything. As then Ostwiz knocked on the door and say, hello? As the priest was open and say, oh. As then we see the whiskering and say, oh, your majesty says he was trying to bow down. As the said, Whisker said, please don't bow. He doesn't like that. I said, thank you, Wizard King, but I can speak for myself. I said, thank you, Jules, but I can speak for myself, actually. I said, oh, he will say, hi, my name is Asta, as he reached out his hand. Hi, my name is Prince Asta of Ankea. As he reached out his hand, it's a pleasure to meet you. I said, as the father would say, oh, my name's Father, I don't remember what his name is, but I say, my name is blah blah, I said that. So, I said, the all pleasure is all mine, my prince. I said, you don't need to call me prince or I'm not the prince of this country. I said, wait, so I said, I'm the prince of Ikea. I said, oh, I didn't know that it was you, Your Majesty. I said, oh, I guess the rumors about that I didn't like the status and that how I was called has reached out here, but I don't really like being called by Your Majesty. You can just call me Asta. As he has smiled. I said, of course, Asta. Then we must tell everyone to come here and meet everyone. First all the younger kids would be there, get there also, and say, wait, so who are you? I said, oh, I'm Prince of the Kea. I said, a royal wizard in here. I said, yes. As they say, I didn't know that the royals could be so young. I said, what do you mean? Like when people get old, they can be royals or anything? I must have born royal. I'm the prince actually. Say, oh, who does it say that he was prince? And I'd say, oh, so when are you gonna become king? Yes, they asked the Asta, so wait, so you're the prince? As I know that before I paused the video, I said that, so when you're gonna be king, as they asked, but they didn't ask, I say, oh, so how old are you? I said, oh, I'm 7, actually, almost 7. I said, so you're as old as you know? I said, which one of you as you know? As now, let's say that, Sister Lily came out to say, oh, we have guests. So I say, sorry for not coming out here. Asta ska down hos ni. Take her hand and say, it's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. She said, oh, you're such a gentleman. I said, of course. Everyone should be treated respectfully. Even though you're a commoner, even commoners should be treated respectfully. And that. That's what I start to be when I become king when I reclaim my throne. Said, oh, right, I think you're a pretty good king then. So say, so that was to say, and who is this Juno guy? So say, Juno, come out here, we have guests. Soon say, yes, I'm coming. As he would be very cold. But then we'll see Asta, the other guy, and say, wait, is that? Juno said, so he would ask, is that the? Asta said, yes, this is the Wizard King Julius Nova Chrono. I said, oh, it's a pleasure meeting us. He was about to bow down. Asta said, please don't do that. Please don't. He would ask why. I said, I hate it when people do that actually. I don't like it at all. I said, oh, I didn't know that, Your Majesty. So I guess you're royal too? She looked at Austin. Austin said, yes, I'm actually a prince of Ikea. Let's say that they all heard stories about Ikea and all that. That the Ikea prince was here. Didn't know about the attack though, so they thought that he was just here on a visit. Then I said, let's say here that the horrible thing that happened to Ikea. Said, oh, we are sorry for everything that happened to your kingdom. I said, there's no need for you to feel sorry. It's nothing. It's not that your kingdom did anything to it. Like anything. It's just the Siberian Empire that wants our kingdom. Has always been power hunger and wants to expand their country. So seriously, say, is there any chance that they will come here? So he would say, no. This country is between the Siberian Empire and this country is the Great War land of Raymond. It's the Raymond land of Raymond that the Siberian Empire is never able to defeat them. As they are the only ones, like they and the Rising Sun are the countries between you and the Siberian Empire, plus some unknown islands that no one's living on, or plus some islands that have their own small kingdoms, but they doesn't really matter. The land of the sun and the Raymond land, well, is the one that kind of, since they are pretty powerful countries and all that, they are the Siberian can't expand down there. I still looking to expand at all the other countries though. Just take all the other countries over. Say, oh, so we're safe. I said, yes, you are. That's why I came here. seek shelter, and this is the only country that ever made a peace, like alliance with us, so yes. So then you say, oh, so they say, so you're a soul as me? You say, yeah, yes. Yes, I say, you can just call me Asta if you're doubting to, if you don't know what to call me. Say, oh, thank you, sir, Asta. So, what kind of medic do you have? Asked Asta. Asta asked Una that Una said, I have wind medic. She would say, wow, that's pretty cool. Then Una said, what do you have? Asta said, I have almost all the types of medic. I don't know why, but I have a lot of different types of medic. Said, like, what? Can you give some example? Asta said, yes, my teachers can tell you everything because I don't really pay attention to all my types of magic. I know them, but I can't just recite them like that. My teachers actually made a list about all of them. I'd like to say that I don't think you just need to read every one, as he said, every single line is one type of magic. As he would say, can you show them one of the scrolls? As he would say, of course, your majesty, and let's say that this scroll is pretty long. Sirius would say to say, wait, Julius would say to say, wait, what? I said, yes, this is all the types of different, like, you know, that have fire medic, have fire creation medic, fire healing medic, all that. All the subspecies of one medic types is there as well. Except for memory medic, since that is one entire class, so they're just including that, and so Sirius would see this and say, whoa, you must be pretty strong, strong, Asta. I said, yeah, I guess I am. I'm not just medically strong, I'm physically strong as well. As you said, I probably could lift up all of the children here. As to say, what, you can really do that? I said, yeah, if you get on the table, if it's okay to ask if they can go on the table. I said, yeah, sure. They say, if they can get on the, like, if I just leave it upside down and they all can just go on the table. As he sort of got to say, Asta, are you sure you can handle this? I said, of course I can. I can lift freaking Julius and some of this. I lift like 500 pounds. I don't know. No, I don't know how much 500 pounds is, but let's say that he can lift over 200 kilograms. So he will easily be able to do that. Lift them as they get on the underside of the table, and us just lift them with one hand. He will lift them easily with two hands. So, yeah, see, I'm pretty strong. Then he was let them down, and he was flipped the table back over and said, yep, you're definitely strong, Asta. I said, yes, I am. Then I said, oh wait, it's getting pretty dark. We should be heading back now. You said, yes, we should. Then I said, I'll see you later. I will come to visit sometime, just to see how your medic gets training is, and so if you want to, I can come by sometime and train you with. I can come by with one of my trainers in magic to just help you with the wind magic. I said, would you really do that for me? I said, of course, why not? Everything for a friend. I said, wait, you mean that you're my friend? I said, of course you are my friend. I mean, you have pretty strong. You have. It says that you're pretty strong in mana for being a commoner here. So you say, thank you, sir. Asta wouldn't really care about that. He just called him sir, because he knew that it wasn't by that it was an accent. So now he went back to the capital and all that. I just thought that, yeah, this was a pretty long day. Us just went back to this mansion because they finished moving everything in. All that. I just live there now. But he preferred to be on the royals castle or that. But he had this mansion where all his teachers all that lived. So Asta played with Noelle and all that, trained with her every day or so when he could. He trained with the Leopold sometimes and played with him also. Sometimes he asked Noelle if she wanted to play, and yes, she actually wanted to. As he sometimes saw that Solid was about to bully her, he has walked out. He could sense it, and he has walked out of his hiding. Said, "Oh, Noelle, do you want to go and play?" I said, "Yes, yes, Asta, I want to play." I Solid would immediately stop about thinking about doing anything because he knew that he could actually get in really bad trouble if Asta saw him do something bad to his sister. So Asta did it on forcefully, like no, like on meaning when he saw this at his walked out and said, "No, do you want to do something?" She said, "Yes." I still knew about that Asta was kind of watching over her, so yes, he was actually fine with it. Asta had met Mimosa as well and played with her sometimes, and so I said, "So we have plant medic, huh?" She said, "Yes." I just hold her out her hands, and Asta sensed how her mana was on that. Then Asta just hold out his hand and say, "Let me try." Then he just did exactly the exact same thing as him. Her said, "Oh wow." He said, "Guard, teachers." As they come running, say, "Oh, what is Asta?" I said, you need to note another medic. I have plant medic now." I said, "Oh yeah, sir." Still kind of like sciences. Your Majesty, how many medics they gonna learn until you're satisfied? I said, I don't know. All the medics maybe. A serious smirk, and they would say, "Oh god damn it, that's too many medics to notify." As 10, let's skip ahead. Asta is 10 now. He has been training with everyone. He has visited Juno and Chain and played with him. Now this was the first time, like, Asta went out of the capital and adventuring in the sea capital. Then his royal guards was catch up to him and say, "What are you doing, my prince?" He said, "I'm just exploring." And can you please put on some disguise? I don't want to make a fuss. So then we use their magic. One of them would use their disguise magic, as they would look like casual people now, as working with Asta. I said, "That's better." As they walked around, then they would go into the black market. I said, "Ooh, what is this place? It looks kinda shady." Then he would see the old lady just scamming people on money. Then Asta sat down to talk to her and say, "Oh, hi Julius," as he would say. Pop, as he would say, "Yeah, you can come." As I used his, as one of his guards just used that spell. As they knew what he meant, as this is a like barrier that no one else can see for us. It just looks like it's normal. But I said, "You can transform back now." As he would say, I didn't know that you had such a good eye, young prince." I said, "Oh, since I already know about transformation magic and all that, and memory magic, I can sense, and I my mana sensing is off the charts. I can sense it is your mana coming off from you, and not some other old ladies or something." Say, "You're pretty strong, kid." I said, "Yes. I need to learn more magic though, and become much more stronger." He said, I need to become much more stronger and learn more magic." As his teachers that was with him, science says, "Jeez, how many medics do you gonna need to learn until you're satisfied?" Astia said, already told you I want to learn almost every medic I can, possibly can." The science says, "Yes, of course." As they only noted Asta's magics and all that for like the history books, and so that also wanted to keep count, as they after each month they would just count how many new medics there was. And so as now it would be over like 50 categories of medic, and now not just sub, like, you know how plant medic is one category and all that. It would have like over 50 of those. I said, Julius, how many different categories of medic is there?" I said, I don't know, your majesty, but it's pretty many, I think." I said, "Okay, so I guess I'll be here for some couple of years, at least until I get my grimoire and have trained with it, got some awesome cool spells or not." As he said, "Oh yes, Julius, can you train me in time magic?" Yuri says, wait, what do you mean? I said, yeah, can you just do a time spell? As this will be like on another day, when I asked Yuri to just come train with time medic, he said, yeah, of course. As then he was choosing a chronostasis ball, like, I said, oh, cool. As then he just did the same thing. It says his how Julius Mono is forming that spell and all that, so he did the same thing. Then he still says to play ball with it and said, catch. I just tried tricks with it, so Asilos pretty impressed and said, oh, I never thought I could do this. Then Asilos tries and actually managed to do this, and Asta and Asilos was playing with it, and Morx was about to call him, then he just decided to just first check on them to see, oh, he's with him. Okay, so Asta was said, okay, Mushroom Head, what's your problem? I just wanted to say the Mushroom Head, but I said, okay, Mushroom Head, what's your problem? Does he need to go back to work? He's training with me now. Or at least we're taking a pause from the training right now. I said, oh no. I also got put a yell on him, but that he didn't do anything work, but since he's training you, it just actually worked, so I'll believe you now. I said, oh good, Mushroom Head, I'll see you later. He said, bye. Mushroom Head said, bye. That's that. I was going to say, phew, that was close. I said, you really need to work more a lot, don't you? I said, yeah, as his sketch said, yeah, I probably should work some more. Then Ostas kinda laughs about that and say, yeah, this is pretty fun though. So then Ostas said, so can you train me in Time Medic now? I said, oh yeah, sure. As Ostas learned some Time Medic beams, he would learn this Time Medic beam and all that. And if you're wondering, okay, I can say this now, I'm not taking notes on any spells for Asta's magic, because Asta's magic is like infinite, it's like time copy magic or something. And yes, this will give you a hint of how Asta's grimoire will look. It will be like infinite. And also won't even need to open it or that, because it won't be purely made of time magic, so it will still have a Clover, but his pages will be like infinite, like they will see how many pages it is. Alright, as Asta would, yeah, let's skip ahead until Asta will get his grimoire. As he walks into the place where they have the grimoires and all that, as his other teachers is with him as well, as they told him about different grimoires, and that the higher up the grimoire comes from, the more powerful it is. I said, ooh. Let's say that he Asta had picked up Juno, Noel, and Leopold for this, like, Leopold and Noel still went to the tower, same as Asta. But let's say that Asta just picked up Juno and said, come on, let's go to the noble realm and get your grimoire there as well, so you maybe get a more powerful one. As soon as say, yeah, sure, Asta. As then, they was go there. Everyone will see Asta and say, oh, hi, Asta. I say, oh, hi, everyone. As then there was a Juno and say, thought, hey, he must be a pretty close friend or noble or something to Asta. As Asta didn't say anything because he knew how they despise the commoners and all that. She didn't say anything but that Juno was a commoner. Let's say that Juno got his grimoire first. I said, okay, when is my grimoire coming? And then we say that, oh shit, this is bad, as all the grimoires will start to glow. I just went down to Asta, and I know this is overpowered, like, so many goddamn grimoires coming down to Asta. Let's just say that all the grimoires on the top just goes down. And then let's just say that in the roof, it's a 4-leaf clover or something. A 3-leaf, but it's a 4-leaf as well. Got a hidden. And a ray of light from the sky goes down, as Asta is part god and all that shit. A ray of light comes down from the sky. and it shines on Asta. I say, what the? And let's say that the roof breaks and a light shines on Asta. I say, as Asta began to glow, I said, what is this? As they were all going to say, Asta, are you okay? I said, yes, it's just so weird, this mana. As then Asta would meet the kind of like the gods and they would explain everything that he's actually a god as well, as but he said, wait, I'm born human. He said, yes, but you're also god, so you are pretty much immortal. I said, wait, what? Asta said, but don't just tell anyone that you're a god. It will be trouble. I said, of course not, I won't tell anyone. As then say, here is also your grimoire. As they would give us the grimoire. As no one else got back, he would see that all the grimoires from like the top sections, like top 10 rows, would we would see them floating. No, the top grimoires, like the first two top rows, whereas as it went round in a circle, all the grimoires there will float down to Asta. I said, wait, how am I supposed to carry all those grimoires? Then Asta saw that, wait, I'm holding grimoire? Apparently a grimoire appeared in Asta's hand when the light disappeared. I said, what the? Then all the grimoires that was up there started to merge and merge and merge. And then it went to, there would be a ray of light and they would went down to Asta's grimoire and go there. As Asta's grimoire will like kind of us release it and it will still float and all that. Everyone would see to say, whoa, he must be special or something. But they would have rumors, they would have heard that Asta had all the types of magic almost. So this supposed to be the cause of that. Then Asta say, oh, how long is this gonna take? As it had been like 20 minutes until they merged, finally merged, everything had merged together. I said, finally it's over. And Asta's grimoire comes down. I said, oh wait, it's pretty light. I said, it would be pretty if it would be a thick boy. And when Asta opened it, he would later see a page appear, apparently, as Asta just opened it all that, he would see like pages, everything. It was infinite pages in it. I said, wait, there's a page here, then there's a page there, but as he tried to grab the last page, but new pages appeared all the time. I said, what the? Is this kind of confused? Then it's called the stage side. Is this normal? As just grabs it, as he grabs his last page and tries to read it, then like 500 new pages appear. But the book doesn't get heavy. I say, wait, Asta, how are you able to carry it? I said, it doesn't get heavy at all. I can feel even when a little feather like lands on me, and this doesn't get any denser at all. Then Asta's hair clicks in it and said, look at the front page of the grimoire. As they open, then close it and open, look at the first page, say arcane magic. Arcane divine magic. I said, whoa, that's a cool name. I said, whoa, that's a pretty cool name. And that, you know, as soon as I what, as he would be kind of still be shocked, everyone would still be shocked in this, and then they would slap out of the trance. As I said, just look at my grimoire and just tell me what do you think about it. As it will look like a normal grimoire, but I have like a shining light about it, like, and they could feel the mana even coming from the grimoire. As Asta won't be able to get a spirit in this, because if he got a spirit he will get all. Let's say that I got a god spirit. Yeah, I will make a god spirit actually. So it will look like, I don't know, what should it look like? I don't know how this look like, but Asta will have a god spirit later. Let's say that looks like an angel. Like say it on Asta's shoulder. Then Asta will realize, wait, someone's sitting on my shoulder. And then we look and say, Asta would kinda like, yawn. Asta say, oh, who are you? As they would look at Asta, everyone would look at Asta as they say, who is talking to? Then Asta realized that only he could see it. And then he asked it, can you show yourself to everyone? Everyone just then see a ray of light on Asta's shoulder, and then they will see like an angel sitting there. A little angel say, what the? Then he said, what the? I said, so who are you? It said like, I'm the spirit of your magic. I said, wow. As he said, wow, so what's your name? He said, I'm the one that has no name. I said, well, we can't have that around. Asta thought about it, said, how about Gabriel? I said, that's a pretty nice name. I said, yeah, I heard stories about from a country about like Angel Gabriel or something like that. And yes, I will name him Gabriel after the angel Gabriel that appeared before Jesus and all that. No, before Astas. No, before Jesus' parents. I don't remember their name right now. Because I'm actually an atheist. And yes, I'm willing to admit that. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I can take any bull, cyberbullying, or anything you say that. How can you not believe in God? I can take anything on that. I don't care about what you say. I don't believe in God. Just deal with it, please. So, okay, Gabriel, so what type of magic spirit are you? I said, oh, I'm the arcane spirit. I just got created. I said, wait, you just got created? He said, yes, you're the first one in this history and the entire world that ever got arcane magic. So you're really special, Asta. I should just tell him that telepathically. I said, okay. Then everyone will wonder what spirit that was. Then Asta would say, well, it's the spirit of my arcane magic, apparently. They would wonder about why is this magic called arcane magic? I said, it's like a really rare. I'm the first one ever in history to get that, and apparently I created a spirit accidentally. As the spirit said, yeah, that's pretty much it. How it was created. Then us said, so as everyone be careful and say, wow, the Prince of IKEA is so cool. And his hot tooth did all the girls think, but us didn't just care about them. Or that he just walked out and said, come on, let's just go. As Noel, Leopold, and everyone else would be shocked that Asta got that grimoire. As Una said, Una will get the 4-leaf clover as well. Us said, so you got a 4-leaf clover too? He said, yes, I have. I said, huh, guess we're rivals then, huh? 4-leaf clover rivals. As they say, well, we don't have the same goal. Us said, well, you want to become the Wizard King, right? I say, I understand it. He said, yes, and Us said, I want to reclaim my throne of my kingdom. So, guess we're kind of rivals. Let's see who claims their throne first. Asuna said, yeah, sure. As if we thought that maybe I could use a rival to get stronger. Us will say, oh yeah, I can sense some potential in you, but I can't tell you what will happen. A student kind of asked why. I said, well, I really can't tell you. Because that's a secret. And if I tell you anything that will happen, it might not happen, it will change the course of history. Then you will say, but since you told me that I have some potential, won't that change history or anything? Won't that change what? Won't that help have some influence or anything on my future? I said, no. This will only. I said, I have only told you about your potential. Like that's okay to say. It won't change your future or anything. And what would change your future if I told you what your potential will be, what you will achieve or anything? Also, as you know, say okay. Then Asta would say to his mates, like, I think that scroll of that dial will get like, yes, let's create a new scroll of spells, of magic, and just write an infinite symbol on it or something like that. I say, oh yeah, understandable, because they knew that Asta had arcane magic, arcane divine magic. As his inner explained that Asta will be able to use all the magics for any situation. I said, oh, awesome. So will I be able to use like, is there any like thing? So is there anything called god magic? As the alien will just look at him as silent at first, but then we realized that no one else knew that Asta was a god actually. So we say, yes, there is actually one. Said, awesome, so I will be able to use that too? He said, yes. There's a god medic of everything else. Of all the medics here, it will be like a god version. So Austin will say, awesome! This we're gonna pause it and come back soon. This, and yes, I just paused when Asta got a grimoire. They talked to his teachers about that they would get a new scroll with diluted and infinity symbol on. And they could kinda like, but all the magic, they could all still note, they would still have taken notes on all his different magics that he would get later. Just for the history books, for the Cornix to see, just tell everyone how strong he really was. Because it's really important that this noticed how strong Asta was. They knew that he had to preserve for history. And all that, so yes. Gabriel and him would just, yeah, and Asta would say, I don't really know what to do now. I mean, can I really be a medic knight if I'm a prince from a different country? As Whiskering said yes, but it's kinda unfair if you ask me, it's kinda unfair for someone to have you since you have all the different types of medic and all that no one here can be a real challenge for you except for like the captains, all the captains together with me or something. I said, yeah, that's true and all. So I guess I'll just be helping every squad maybe. Not each squad, that yeah, and just helping them with sometimes on missions on that. So I get to know every squad and so. He said, yeah. I said, though, for every mission I do, I won't receive any stars for that squad at all. Because I would probably just get too many stars because I just finished the job too quickly or maybe or something. So you'll get me like 100 stars for one single job. And she said, yeah, about that. Yeah, you won't get any stars at all. As you said, that would be too OP. Like forever, even though else the records of everything would just go sky high, and when you leave this country back to your homeland, yeah, everything will just drop dead zero, like 100 egg stars again. So they will feel that all the squads got really bad. But in the fact that they were still stayed the same, maybe got a little bit better than it was before. I said, yeah. So everything as let's say that Asta was out walking with his teacher and all that, as they always followed Asta in case he got a new medic. As he enjoyed this day, as he was in the forest and all that, and he suddenly heard a girl scream for help. As just ran there immediately, without his teachers slash guards as noticing, because all his teacher was trained in guarding duty as well, so they could notice every medic and protect us if they needed to. Even though they knew that the prince didn't need protection, they had to protect him. Asta would say, what's wrong, my child? I said, what's wrong, my child? She said, it's a snake. It's a giant boar. I said, she said, a giant boar, huh? I said, I guess I'll be taking that for dinner later. As his guard side said, as big as his medic reserve is, and how much since will get every single medic type, I can guess that requires a lot of food. I said, of course it does. There's probably be like one meal, maybe. The sign says yes. As the girl said, what? I said, oh yeah, I'm actually a prince of Ikea. She said, oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you. I said, it's okay, little girl. I just like helping people. When I become king, I will change everything in my kingdom so everyone will have the equals. So say, really? That's a one. I hope you'll be. I think you'll be a great king. I said, thanks. Then Ostes easily punches the boar to death. I said, I guess I'll carry it home. I still say, my prince, should you really do that? I said, yes, I will do. If anyone else can carry it home, why can't I? Is it just because I'm a royalty still? Saya says, they were saying, yes, that's why we thought that you shouldn't carry it. I said, okay. Let's just leave this behind. I'll let this slide once. So they say, thank you, kind sir. And they'll say, okay. And then they'll go down to where, uh, back to the care portal and all that. As the girl, if she was okay now, she says, yes. Then he would ask where she lives. She's like, I live in a village here. I said, okay. If there's a told the guards to just take the boar with them, I will take care of the girl. I said, you know we can't leave it. I said, okay, one of you can come with me. Then he said, let's just say that he called the elf, Legolas. Yes, I will be calling an elf Legolas. Because I don't really know what to call all his guards and all that, so I will name them from different places and all that. And if you're wondering where the name Alexios comes from, it's from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And here's Asta's master in swordsmanship and spearsmanship. Spearmaster. Yeah, I'm just writing things down, notes for them. And side note about Legolas, he will be Asta's highest commanding guards, as he will be like the general of the guards, and he will also be Asta's teacher in history and studies on that, as well as in bow. As he'll say, as Legolas say, of course sir, I will come with you. So then he would ask the little girl where she lived and said, yeah, I live there. I live in a village. I said, okay, can you show me there? She said, yes, I can. And then Asta escorted her. Or first he just took out his map in his grimoire and said, so, why do you have like, what is it now? Wait a minute, sorry for that. Just needed to check something. Then they just pulled out the map and said, okay, so where do you live? Can you point it out to the map? She said, I live there. She pointed out there. So now when she touched it, it would be like it would zoom in on that place, and there would be like a miniature pay of the village. As they will say, you have very advanced map magic, Asta. I said, of course I have. I have tried perfected it so I can notice everything. So then she said, wow, that's pretty cool magic. I said, yes, I guess it is. As then she would say, carry her. I said, do you want me to carry you? She said, do you really do that, Prince? I said, of course. Then Astis takes her up on her shoulders and all that. Asleg with a smile says, he's really a kind-hearted prince. I bet he's gonna become a great king. As Astis said, of course I'm gonna become a great king. I'm gonna sense everything. I'm gonna restore the elves too, somehow. For I will want to restore your people. Because I know that you're one of the few. I know that you and probably my guards and maybe the last elves. As what I didn't know was that the Ayafmir's son was there. And they were ordered to not hurt Asta or his guards or anything. Because the elves part of it, he is not from here. And his guards was mostly elves that were descendants of the elves that went with Asta 500 years ago. Let's Asta's ancestors 500 years ago. As they were realized that they're kind of like descendants of us, maybe, like of some of the people we know. They said yes, they are. And this will be like Asta's then walked to the village now, and left her there to put her down and say, I think you're home now. Instead to ask if anyone knew this girl, and say, oh wait, it's you. As they'll say, oh there you are, Emma. Let's call the girl Emma. Say, thank you so much, sir. As then will see that it was actually pretty. Say, I hope my daughter did. As I say, don't you don't need to say apologies for anything. It was my pleasure just helping her. Royals should actually help the people more than they do now. I just don't like how these people treat like the lower class. The royals should actually be the royals are the one that most deserves to be the commoners now, since they need to know what the hardship of your people, how the low class is. Since I have been so much to all the villages, I know how hard it is for you. And that's why when I become a king and reclaims my throne and my kingdom, I will change everything there. As Legolas said, I think it's time to go, young master. I said, yes, it's time to eat that boar. As Legolas said, yeah, it's time to eat that boar, Asta. I said, yeah, time to have a feast. Then on the way home, Asta was find more boars and Host killed them and said, yeah, let's take these with them too so others can taste the boars. Then he asked, oh yeah, about the black bulls. I heard that was a girl that was really good at cooking, right? He said, oh yes, very observant of you of remembering that, young master. As we say, of course I would remember anyone that can cook food. As let's say that Asta is food crazy in this, as Legos say, oh yeah, your memory is as good as your appetite is big. So I laugh and I say, yeah, of course, and just at that, and with someone can cook good, great food, the tastiest food in the country, I just can't forget those people. I should ask Legolas if he could ask the Black Boss to just invite everyone to this giant feast, as to celebrate Asta's grimoire and all that. Said, of course I can. So it transmit that to the king, wizard king, and the king, as they had to like arrangement build like Asta. It would be in the Asta's mansion. Until even the mansion would be pretty big, as everyone was around there. Everyone was talking, meeting the prince, all that. As everyone else that met all that was invited, like the children from the church and all that was there, and they would be happy to meet us to talk to them personally and say, oh, how you been? As they would be, we have been great. Thank you for inviting us here. I said, of course, you're just eating pot potatoes all day. As he would look at the father with as he had a kind of guilty look and say, yeah. I said, yeah, you definitely need to change your variety instead of just buying pot potatoes all the time. You probably should give them some more meat so they can grow strong, not just look like a slender, like a skeleton with skin on, like As you know, the hair say, hey, are you bullying my body type? I'll say, yep, I am. As say, fine, I'll allow it because it's you. I said, yeah, this would be great, a great feast. As he would ask Charmy, the best cooks in the kingdom, just cook all the food. As Charmy say, yay, get to cook food, yay. I said, yeah, but don't you dare eat anything until I have tasted it. Charmy say, what? I said, don't you dare eat anything. As he just created he had copied her cotton medic and all that already, as he had met her before. As he just created that giant sheep with a mean look say, don't you dare do it, or these sheep will knock you out. I will knock you out with your own magic. She said, okay, I won't eat it, I promise. I say I signed some guards just, I signed half of his guards just guard, make sure she didn't. I say he said, feel free to use any kind of hostility against her if she tries to eat my food. He said, okay, are you sure about this, sir? I said, of course, no one eats my meat. I said, of course, your majesty. As this will be where I will ending this what if, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you do. All that, so yeah, and this will be the end, and peace out, stay safe. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Click that bell if you to be notified whenever I upload a new video and all that. So yes, I really hope you do subscribe. As now Yeah, I will just be telling something else. As if you have any comments about this that I want to change in this what if or any other what if, would really appreciate if you did tell me anything about it. As that would really help out my like growth on my channel and all that. Yeah, and bye.